Today we're going to talk about how to make a Facebook ad using your book cover. I had a question from Angela Nurse about how to make a Facebook ad with your book cover if you don't have the layer files for your book cover. So um, I'll talk to you a little bit about layer files and Facebook ads. I haven't done videos on Facebook ads mainly because I don't make Facebook ads. I don't use Facebook ads because I'm a little bit scared of them because it's really easy to get them wrong and lose lots of money. But for you guys, all right. Okay, let's go to create a design and we can look for Facebook ad. And I'm going to use a Facebook feed ad, which is square and it's 1080 by 1080. This is Canva tips for authors. If you're an author who'd like to talk to other authors about how to use Canva for your book marketing, come and join the free Facebook group. The link is in the description. And if you find these videos useful, please just tell all your writer friends, because the more the merrier. Right, there are lots and lots of different types of Facebook ad. I'm using one of the Canva presets, which will work fine. But there's a handy guide on Hootsuite talking about all the different types of Facebook ad. I will put a link to that in the description as well. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to make a Facebook ad for my book, Dr. January. Now, Dr. January is a book that came out 10 years ago and it is out of print now, and I'm thinking of reissuing it. So I made this cover for it. Now I have all the layer files. So the layer files is basically you've got the text on one layer, you've got the images and on different layers. And you can move them around if you have them and delete the text, for example. I have all the layers, but for this example, I just saved it as a JPEG and see there are no layers here now. Let me have a look. There isn't even a layer menu because there's only one thing. Okay. Right, so we're going to take this and what we're going to try and do is remove the text so that we can use the image as the background. So normally what you would do for Facebook ads is you could make a background or you could just use your image as the background. So we're going to look for grab text. So we go to Magic Studio and move along here. You've got grab text. This is a Canva Pro feature. See the little crown? So you need Canva Pro to use it. If you want a free 30-day trial, there is a link in the description. So we're going to go for all text. And it's found all the text. Good. We're going to grab it. David Cochran has some really good videos on Facebook ads and the buyer psychology behind why you do things. I will put a link to that in the description. Now, once you've got the text grabbed, you can move it around or you can delete it. Ta-da! Right, there we go. Image with no text. Let's make it really big. There we go. And let's put the book cover back in. So you could slide it down a bit so you've just got the roses at the bottom. That would make it a lot more romance rather than women's fiction, I guess, with the flowers. And you could take that to make it stand out a little bit. You put a shadow underneath it. So let's go to shadows and give it glow. You could just use a drop shadow, which might actually work too. Look, makes it stand out a little bit. But yeah, let's go for glow. And then let's make the size of the glow a little bit bigger and blur a little bit higher so it looks like it's popping out even further. That should do it. And then because that's changed the size, we'll make it bigger again. Okay. So you could do that. You've got the beginnings of a Facebook ad there. But what I thought was it would be quite nice to use these bits here, as part of the ad. But all of this makes it quite busy. So what I thought we'd do is let's see if I could remove them. So I'm going to go to here. We're going to do Magic Grab, which is similar to grab text, but for objects, not text. So grab that, shift, grab that, grab that, grab the rose heads. They're going to take a little longer to do. Maybe grab this if it'll have it. It's not very good when you try to grab really detailed bits. It's a bit like the magic wand tool that you get in Photoshop and the like. Okay, let's do that. Grab. And let's delete them. Okay. It's not wonderful, but it'll do. Okay. I could probably magic erase this bit of aberration there. Let's do that. Magic eraser. The AI basically fills it in with whatever's in the background. It's quite clever, really. There we go. Okay, not perfect, but it'll do. Right, and we bring this one back down. That's looking pretty good, I think. Now we probably want to say something about it, like maybe that it's 99p. Let's lower this a tiny, tiny bit. So let's put in elements. Let's use that one. Oh, it's picked up the pink from the rose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn that one. You could either use bright yellow, or I'm going to use a gold. No, that's not the one. That's the one we need. Right, so I've got some hex codes here for gold. Radiant. And then that one we need something darker. Where's my hex code gone? Maybe another one of these and move this into the middle. There. That looks like a goldish disc, doesn't it? A bit bigger. There. And then 99p. Assuming your book is 99p, obviously, otherwise that would be weird. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we need a text box at the bottom saying buy now. Design-wise, it would probably go quite nicely here, but we want people to look at it. Let's make this a tad bit smaller. So that's probably where the eye is going to go next. And let's give it something behind it to make it more obvious. Let's go with yellow. Or red probably would have done as well. group those together so that we can move them together. Where's my group button on? Okay, layers. Let's do this the old-fashioned way, right? Buy now and this, but not this. Okay, so let's move you here. No, move those two together and those two together, right? That and that, and that needs to go behind this. There. Ungroup. That has to go in front of that. Let's move that in front of that. I inadvertently moved them, right? So let's move those two together and group. And now we can move and change the size of them together. In fact, let's group those two as well. Group. Okay. There we go. And that's a passable Facebook ad. I hope that answers your question. That how do you make a Facebook ad when you have only your book cover image and you can't get hold of your designer to give you the image without the text? This is one way you could do it. There are useful links, as I said, in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for your time.